How you doing out there, all you bat cave dwellers? The unknown bass player coming at you. In a prior video, I showed you some of the braces, the popsicle braces, how I routed the kerfs out, wanted them set in there. Talked about the X brace, the forward bracing. Well, I've got that done. I'm going to show you what I had to do. You can see how it fits in there. Here's what I was telling you about where I had to notch it. Now these go together here. If not, what would have happened is they would have set on top of each other like this, and it wouldn't, no way it could have worked. So you have to notch half of each one out at the angle that it's gone by. Put them in there. Now when I'll glue them together, when I glue them onto the top, I'll flip it over and I'll put a piece of cloth on there saturated with glue, and that'll give it a lot of extra support. So I'm going to get this set up, and when I put the bracing on, I do it the old-fashioned way. I'll show you what I mean. But I'll get this set up, come back, and I'll try to put this brace on the top first. I'll be right back. All right, back at you. I got it set up. I'm going to show you how I do it. I do it the best way I know how. Works for me. I got the popsicle brace here. What I'm going to do, put some glue on it. Smear it out to make sure it's covering the whole board. Not going to put a lot on to make it sloppy. Alright, put it back into the position that it goes. Fits right down in there. Now I'm going to take the top and I'm going to lie the top in the position where it goes onto the popsicle brace. Take this piece of wood here, lay it across the top of the popsicle brace. And then take the clamp, and I'm going to clamp it down. Now that's good and snug. I got it clamped down. Now I want to make sure I have everything positioned straight to where it's supposed to be. Everything's lined up. So I use this straight edge I have here, put it onto the neck. Check out the back of the board. It's not actually in the position I want it, so I'm going to slide it a little bit. Seams are lined up now. Retighten this. Again, put this on here. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to step in front of it and look down the neck. Looks pretty straight. It looks like that's right where I want it. Make sure I got my clamp tight. I'm going to try to hold this in place, remove the neck. I should be able to lift this out. Flip it over. And I'm going to take these clamps. I made these, and it will run underneath of that popsicle brace. Okay, now I'm gonna move the body out of the way. Put this down here just for a second. Okay. I can take another clamp. Slide it under. Now I have that down pretty tight. It's pretty snug. So I'll remove this one. Bring the clamp just a little bit farther forward. Tighten it down without that piece of wood in there. Now support the weight of the clamps on the body itself. One at each end. Okay, doesn't look too hateful. Looks like it's all the way down. If I was concerned about it not being all the way down, I'd put another clamp in there. That would tighten it down, but actually she looks pretty good. Another thing I can do, if I'm not so sure I like it there, I can put this wedge in here. Now it might bring it up just a hair. It's underneath of the clamp, so it's bringing this corner up a little bit. Definitely looks like it's down tight though. I'll do this side. There you go. I've got it setting on the body, so not to put the weight on the top because it's very easily broken. Now I'll leave that set. I'll try to clean up some of the glue along the edges there. Take a Q-tip. Sometimes a Q-tip works for me, other times why do I mess with it? Put it on there. Scrape the glue. Just scraping off all the excess glue. So it'll make it look a lot neater, a lot cleaner. And if you happen to get in there with a mirror or something, you won't see a bunch of glue. Okay, I'll let this set a while and dry. I'll come back and show you how I put the cross braces in. This is the X bracing. I said I had to gouge it out. I routed this out here. This one down here. I took halfway out on that one. Now I'll put it into place where it goes. Alright, and then I'll add a little glue to this piece. Get that glued up. Now add a little bit here. Right, then I'll put them back in. I'll put them together. I'll try to put them together. Now that's actually how they're going to go. I'll show you here. I'll get this set up to where I'm going to glue them on the top. I'll be right back. Alright, I got things pretty much set up here. I put a little glue in there that'll help support it. Got the braces, cross braces where they go. Now I'm going to take and put a little glue in this container. Shouldn't take much. Take this paintbrush here, the small paintbrush. Apply it to the braces. I want to put enough on it that it's going to make sure it sticks good, but I don't want to put enough on it. I don't want too much on it that it makes it awful sloppy. Now wipe this off on the sides. Now the way I'm doing it's probably the proper way of doing it. Probably unorthodox way I'm doing it, but it's how I've been doing it and it seemed to have worked for me. Like I said, other people have different things they purchase for doing it. And if you can do that, that's fine. You know, I got the glue on them. Wipe it off a little bit with my finger. And then, just about perfect, there's hardly anything in there. I'll take the water, pour it into that little cup. And I'll take my paintbrush in there, clean it out. Water will cut that all off of there. It'll clean up the little container, keep the glue from getting hard. paintbrush will be clean. I'll be able to use it again. Okay, now with that setting like that, I'm going to put this on. Now remember, we put the popsicle brace on already. So it's going to line up right here. So it's going to go right where it's supposed to be at. It fit right down in there. And I'm going to push that down there. Hopefully it'll help hold it, the glue. Take this small clamp. Clamp it to that brace. Take another one. Clamp it on this side of that brace. Okay. And these are down where they're supposed to be. I'll double check it to make sure. Alright, now I'm going to remove the neck, get it out of the way. Hold this right here in the center where the braces are at. Lift straight up on it. Move the body out of the way. Now that's the way she looks. That should be right where it's supposed to be. Okay, now remember I made these wedges. I'll put them under the corner here because the braces have a contour to them, so that's what those will be for. But now I'll put that block of wood under there, release these clamps, and with that pressure being on there, that glue should be good enough to hold them braces in place. So I get this moved out. Set it down on the table. And put this block of wood right there. Take this weight. Set that right on there. Now, that's going to be enough weight to make them braces stick. I'll take these wedges I made. I can't bring them up too much or I'll break top. Put this block back here. Have that wedge under it. Put this weight on it. Then I'll put another shim under here to hold it level. I'll do the same thing at this end. I get a couple more of the shims. This is just the way you can do something if you don't have all the fancy stuff that they tell you to buy. You can get by. Okay. Okay, now I'll get some clamps. And I'll try to clamp this brace down right there. Might need a couple other pieces of wood there. I have another weight down here I use. that there. That redwood is so brittle. You have to be very careful with it. Now, see, I gotta get that down right here. So, okay, now I'll put this shim under here. Now force the end of that down. That one's down. That one's down. Now we gotta get this one down here. I'll put this block of wood here like so. Lay this out here. I'll take this extra weight and put it on it right there. Looks like she's all down every place. I think we're good to go right there. That's my method, what I use. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you.